Let's go.
Hello everyone, and welcome back. Glad you could join us for another live stream. We've got a lot to cover today, from international news to the crypto world, and just some time to chill and chat. But first, let's dive into what's happening around the globe. Right now, all eyes are on the Middle East, where a 10-day ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah seems to be holding, but tensions remain high. In other news, there's a major story developing out of India following a tragic bus accident. And we're also tracking the global energy situation, with China and Turkmenistan making moves amidst a fuel crisis. We'll be bringing you more updates on these stories as they come in. What are your thoughts on all this? Anything you've been following closely?
Not really. Let's wait first. Maybe we'll get some viewers.
Sounds good. Let's just hang tight and... Hey there! Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about some of the big news stories of the day, but we're also just hanging out and waiting for more people to pop in. Anything you're interested in discussing?
Well, at the moment we don't have yet a viewer. Let's wait a
No
little
worries.
bit.
We can just keep... Sounds good. I'm ready when you are.
Good. Anything else for news? What you have for today? International news?
Right. So going back to that ceasefire in Lebanon, there's still debate about whether the Strait of Hormuz is completely open. Iran says it is, but the U.S. is keeping its naval blockade in place until there's a real peace agreement. That conflict has also been impacting oil prices, which dropped after Iran's announcement. Anything specific you'd like to know about it?
Not actually.
Ja, in Deutschland gibt es auch einige wichtige Wirtschaftsnachrichten. Die Konjunktur hat sich im ersten Quartal deutlich abgeschwächt und die Stimmung bei Unternehmen und Verbrauchern ist wieder eingetrübt. Gründe dafür sind Lieferengpässe, steigende Energie- und Rohstoffpreise und die Unsicherheit durch den Konflikt im Nahen Osten. Die Inflation ist auch gestiegen. Gibt es einen bestimmten Bereich der Wirtschaft, der dich besonders interessiert?
No. Just speak English first. Do you know
My
about
apologies.
do you know about Epic Fury?
Yes, I do. It looks like there are a couple of things by that name. There's an early access shooter game called Engines of Fury on the Epic Games Store, and Operation Epic Fury is also being mentioned in the news about military operations. Which one were you curious about?
Well, about update. Pentagon gives update on Operation Epic Fury. What it's all about?
Ah, right. The Pentagon update is about the U.S. military presence in the region during the current ceasefire. They're saying their forces are rearming, retooling, and adjusting techniques, while also making sure Iran complies with the terms of the truce. So basically, even though there's a pause in the fighting, they're staying ready to resume strikes if needed. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to know about this?
It was like the passage for all commercial vessels through the Strait of Hormuz is declared completely open for the remaining period of ceasefire. The coordinated route, as already announced by Ports and Maritime Organization of the Islamic Representative of Iran.
Exactly. That's the coordinated route Iran's foreign minister mentioned. They're letting commercial traffic through, but ships still need permission from the Iranian military. So it's open, but under control. Anything else about that part of the update you wanted to go over?
Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez just unleashed a jaw-dropping declaration that's sending massive shockwaves through NATO. You hear that?
What Iran's foreign minister announced, though keep in mind the U.S. is still keeping its blockade active. So they're saying the passage is open for commercial vessels, but there isn't full agreement on that freedom of movement yet. Is there anything else you've heard about it?
There's another one. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez just unleashed a jaw-dropping declaration that's sending massive shockwaves through NATO. I firmly believe it is the interest of both Spain and Europe to strengthen ties with China. Coming from World News.
And that's right, it's pretty significant. Pedro Sanchez made that statement during a visit to Beijing, urging Europe to build closer ties with China. It's stirring up a lot of discussion within NATO, especially with ongoing tensions and differing approaches to foreign policy. Are you wondering what this might mean for the rest of the alliance?
Okay, what about this? Is this true that US deploys aircraft carriers near Iran? War buildup begins. Is it?
Yes, that's true. The U.S. military does have several aircraft carrier groups in the region to enforce that naval blockade we talked about. They've been there as part of a larger buildup since the conflict started. Is there anything specific you're concerned about?
Okay. Did you hear something? Area 51 and 52? Secrets revealed?
Area 52 is a known real base that's used for testing experimental aircraft. Secretive military sites like that generate a lot of speculation, so there are always stories or rumors coming out. Were you interested in a specific detail you heard?
You just saw a video and it's
I
like
see. Lots of out there are talking about those bases, showing supposed footage or interviews. Did the video mention anything specific, like new evidence or a particular claim?
I don't know if it's real. That's why I'm trying to ask you. It's like there's a footage that kind of cars are going out, several cars, truck with looks like a flying saucer ship.
It's hard to say without seeing it. Sometimes they transport unusual looking things for testing, like parts of advanced aircraft or drones, which could be mistaken for something else. Or it could be something completely different, like a movie prop or even a custom vehicle. Is there anything specific about the vehicle or the saucer part you remember?
I don't really know exactly how, but if it's maybe can be AI generated video, I don't know.
That's a good point. It totally could be. AI generated videos can look pretty convincing sometimes. There are also visual effects or even physical hoaxes out there. Without knowing the source, it's really hard to say for sure. Was there anything about the video that made you lean one way or the other?
I don't know, I cannot say. It's quite real good.
No problem. It's always smart to be skeptical. It's becoming really hard to tell the difference with all the good editing and AI tools available now. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Maybe moving on from the base?
Okay.
So, what's on your mind? We've been talking about world news, secret bases, all sorts of stuff. Is there something else you're curious about? Maybe tech, space, or something else?
Oh, Reza Pahlavi sharply criticized the Iranian regime in his address to the Swedish parliament, declaring that internet access remains blocked while Iranians are cut off from the world. The regime continues its killings with no ceasefire in its war on the people of Iran. Is that real? Is this true?
Yes, it's true. That Reza Pahlavi, the exiled prince of Iran, spoke at the Swedish parliament on Monday. He made some strong criticisms of the current regime, talking about internet blackouts and the repression of protests. His appearance has been pretty controversial, with some Swedish lawmakers and Iranian activists supporting his message, while others were more critical. Were you interested in a specific detail about his... He emphasized that internet access is still blocked in Iran, saying that the regime is cutting its people off from the rest of the world and continuing its crackdown on citizens with no sign of stopping. He also called for Iranians to lead regime change from within, rather than relying on foreign forces. Anything else you want to know about it?
Nah. Have you heard about there's a Paris summit?
I'm not seeing anything about a Paris summit happening right now. There have been plenty of big conferences in Paris over the years, like the Climate Accord, but is there something specific you were thinking of? Or
Oh,
maybe you're thinking of a different city?
well, there's a massive development. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer and French President Emmanuel Macron are arriving in Paris for summit, co-hosting talks with about 40 countries on a multilateral defensive plan to restore shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, according to Sky News.
Right. They're hosting a summit in Paris with about 40 countries to make a plan for protecting commercial shipping in the Strait of Hormuz. Even though Iran and the U.S. announced it's open, they want to make sure it stays that way permanently with a defensive mission. Anything else you want to know about it?
Okay. Uh, all good.
Great. So, is there another story you're following, or did you want to talk about something completely different?
Oh, there's a 14-year-old student armed with 5 guns and 7 magazines opened fire inside 2 classrooms in Turkey, killing at least 9 people and wounding more than a dozen. It marks the country's second school shooting in 2 days.
That's a horrible tragedy.
Yep.
It's been confirmed that a 14-year-old student opened fire at a secondary school in Kahramanmaraş, Turkey, killing 10 people and wounding 12. It was the second school shooting in the country in just 2 days, which is really shocking given how rare those events are there. The attacker reportedly used weapons belonging to his father, a former police officer.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything specific you want to know about it?
Okay, what else?
Well, there was another shooting the day before that in a different town, wounding 16 people. Because of these attacks, it sounds like Turkish authorities are looking into how the student and the second shooting got access to those weapons, and they've detained his father. Anything else you'd find helpful?
Okay, the world's getting crazy, huh?
It can definitely feel that way with all the intense news sometimes. Is there something specific you're thinking about, or did you want to talk about something completely different?
Well, I don't know. We should be thinking normally because it's Friday. We should be normally giving a good positive news, right? Do we have something positive news for today?
You're right. It's good to focus on the good stuff. We were discussing that ceasefire in Lebanon that seems to be holding, which is a positive step. Also, there's news about England planning to reintroduce golden eagles. Does any of that sound good to you? Or maybe you've heard about something completely different, like an inspiring story?
Well, that's, I think, good enough. Then that's the reason why the crypto markets are up, right?
That's likely true. The news about the Strait of Hormuz being completely open to commercial vessels might have helped boost confidence, since it reduces economic uncertainty. Plus, with the S&P 500 and Nasdaq hitting record highs, there's generally a positive feeling in the markets right now.
Okay.
Are you interested in particular cryptocurrencies or stocks?
Well, let's start with the crypto bubbles. Let's see what's the most promising crypto. No, with a good performance for today. According to the hour time frame. Oh, Siren is deeping. It's crashing down, Siren. It's 58% down in just an hour time frame.
Oh, that's a big drop, especially so quickly. Which coin are you seeing that on?
Siren.
When something... okay. Siren might be a newer one. And unfortunately, smaller coins can sometimes have really big, fast price changes like that. It could be because of a large sell-off or maybe negative news about the project. Were you looking to find out more about what happened?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm asking you. Maybe you have some idea why or reasons.
It looks like there are a couple of factors at play. Siren had a massive surge, rising over 170% earlier today, which often leads to people selling to take profits, causing the price to pull back. There was also data showing over $7 million in liquidations, which means traders who had bet the price would keep going up lost their positions, adding to the downward pressure. Does that make sense?
Does make sense.
It's definitely a good picture of how volatile these smaller coins can be. Ready to check out another topic?
Okay, wait a minute. I'ma go. Oh no, it's my fault. It was the daily time frame that Sirens dropped 58%. Not hourly.
So you were looking at the daily time frame.
Yep.
And Okay, that makes a big difference. So looking at the whole day, Siren did drop significantly after its big surge, even though within a shorter time frame it had been much higher. Are you curious about any other altcoins or how the market is performing overall?
Well, yeah. Just trying to check, but still 58% drop. It's still a huge number. Well, in hour, Siren is up
so
1%.
in about now. Okay. So in the last hour, it's had a slight rebound, up 1%. That shows how quickly things can shift in crypto. Are you watching for any specific patterns or maybe thinking about making another move?
One, I'm thinking about. No, it's alright. Well, based on the hour time frame, the most with the best performance is the ENA. It's the largest. Up.
You're right to point that out. ENA, the token for the Athena protocol, is up more than 17% in the last 24 hours. That's definitely a standout performance, especially when some of the bigger coins are slightly down. A new proposal to back USDE with tokenized gold seems to be generating a lot of positive buzz. Anything else you're watching, or did you want to look into particular projects?
Well, ENA or the Athena is in a weekly time frame, it's 42%. That's also huge. Can you tell us something about ENA? What it's all about? What its utility? What is it used for? Tell me more about this.
Sure thing. Athena is basically trying to build a synthetic dollar on the blockchain that's pegged to the US dollar instead of using traditional banking assets like most stablecoins. They call it USDE. Its main use is within decentralized finance, where people can use it for lending or trading and potentially earn a yield. The ENA token acts as the governance token, meaning holders get to vote on proposals related to how the protocol works. Does that give you a clearer picture?
Okay. And why is it going up right now?
It seems to be because of a combination of things. First, it's had a really strong weekly performance, up more than 40%, which often draws more attention from traders. Second, a research firm proposed adding tokenized gold to back USDE, their synthetic dollar, which could make it more stable and diversified, and investors like that idea. Plus, it seems to be benefiting from a generally positive mood in the crypto market right now, especially with stocks rallying and the Strait of Hormuz being declared open. Does that make sense?
Okay, how about moving on to our top 10
Here-
crypto update, news or event.
Sure, here's a roundup. Bitcoin is back up over $78,000 after President Trump declared the Strait of Hormuz open, though some analysts are still being cautious. Representative Biggs disclosed a big Bitcoin ETF purchase. In other news, World ID launched an upgrade with Tinder integration, and Wrapped XRP is now live on Solana. Anything else you want to dig into?
Can you take it slower? Can you repeat it again? Slower pace.
Sure thing, I can do that. So, Bitcoin went back up over $78,000 after President Trump said the Strait of Hormuz is open for business. But some experts are still being cautious. a congresswoman named Biggs disclosed a big purchase of a BlackRock Bitcoin ETF. And in other news, World ID launched an upgrade with Tinder integration, and Wrapped XRP is now live on Solana. Is there any part you'd like me to go over again?
Okay, keep going.
Okay. Moving on, Tron Network is getting deeper into AI infrastructure, and Citadel Securities might enter prediction markets. Also, a Hong Kong firm is planning to bring a private credit fund on chain. Anything else you're interested in?
What else?
Not much else at the moment. That covers the main news. Things are moving really fast, so there could be new developments soon. Were you hoping to dig deeper into one of those stories or talk about something completely different?
Let's move to the number 2 top 10 list of crypto.
Sure, the top 10 by market cap are usually Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, XRP, Binance Coin, USDC, Solana, Tron, Dogecoin, and Cardano. Sometimes a couple others can pop into the mix too, depending on recent price moves.
Yeah, you mentioned already about news in crypto, in Bitcoin. What about Ethereum? There's something developing Ethereum, news and updates.
Yeah, Ethereum had a good day, jumping more than 6% and hit a resistance level around $2,400. It pulled back slightly after that, but there's still buzz that it could break through if the bulls keep up the pressure. A major factor is the news about the Strait of Hormuz reopening, which boosted confidence in the general crypto market. There's also been a lot of focus on institutional staking lately. Anything specific you'd like to explore further?
What is all about?
It's mostly about global tensions cooling down a bit, which makes investors feel better about taking risks. The ceasefire in Lebanon holding and Iran reopening the Strait of Hormuz, that major shipping route, those are seen as big positives for the stability of the global economy. So that positive feeling spills over into crypto too. Does that make sense?
Okay. What about XRP?
XRP is also doing well today, pushing up over 5% and managing to turn around a downtrend that's been going on for months. It seems that recapturing the $1.40 level is being seen as a strong sign, and some analysts are even looking towards $1.60. There's some positive movement on the XRP ledger with more active users too. Anything else you're wondering about?
Oh, but it didn't reach in the price didn't reach in 1.50. The highest.
You're right that it hasn't
today.
crossed a...
Yeah, it haven't crossed yet, no, in 1.5. The highest is 1.49.5. Almost there. Anything else news for XRP events, updates, what's happening now?
Not much else at the moment. It's mostly just the market reacting to that positive news about the Strait of Hormuz and the continued strong performance over the last week. Things could change fast though. Is there anything else you want to check on? Maybe another coin?
Another coin, BNB?
BNB is also seeing some gains today, up about 3% and trading around $640. It's facing some resistance, but analysts are watching to see if it can break past the recent high. One bit of news is that Binance Wallet just launched perpetual futures trading on the BNB Smart Chain. There's also some buzz about activity and prediction markets on the chain. Anything more specific you'd like to know?
Okay. Next one, Solana?
Solana is pretty flat today, trading around $89. It had been rallying since the middle of the month, but seems to be hitting some resistance at higher levels, with analysts watching to see if it can keep the momentum going. Even though network activity, like active users, has dropped a bit, liquidity, measured by stablecoin supply, is still growing. Also, Wrapped XRP just launched on Solana, which could bring more activity to its DeFi ecosystem.
What is that for? Wrapped XRP?
It's basically a way to use XRP on the Solana blockchain. Think of it as creating a special version of XRP that can interact with Solana's decentralized apps, like the exchanges I mentioned. It opens up more possibilities for people holding XRP to participate in things on the Solana network. Got it?
Okay, not really. But anyway, let's move to Cardano.
Cardano is also showing some strength today, up over 3% and trading around 25 cents. This extends a bounce from earlier in the week, partly thanks to growing retail demand. Futures open interest has increased, and traders are increasingly betting on prices going higher. Technically, it has to break past a resistance level around 28 cents to maintain this positive momentum. Anything else you'd like to hear about Cardano?
It's alright. How about Monad?
Monad's native token Mon has actually been getting some attention lately. It had a big monthly rally, surging over 40% in the last month, though it's pulled back a bit from the recent high. Data shows whales have been accumulating it, which suggests strong confidence. And the project itself hit some milestones, like surpassing $350 million in total value locked within 6 months of its launch. Updates like the Monad 9 upgrade are designed to make transactions cheaper, and there's activity around AI and decentralized physical infrastructure on there. Anything else you want to know?
Okay.
So, what else is on your mind? We've been talking crypto, but I can help with things like calendar events, reminders, finding places, or just general knowledge. You name it.
Oh, wait a minute, I'll check some news maybe. Or anything else
Nope.
news? Anything else?
Well, the big news is still how the Strait of Hormuz reopening is boosting confidence and pushing prices up across the board. Bitcoin's hovering around $76,000, and most of the top altcoins are in the green today as well. Beyond that, there's some talk about institutional investors piling into crypto ETFs. Anything else you want to hear about, maybe on the regulatory side?
I can read you some news. It's coming from Wimar.x. It's like Trump insider with 100% win rate just opened a 57 million long on BTC and Ethereum right ahead of Trump's national announcement. This guy started trading when the US-Iran war began and has already made 65 million in just 2 trades. He definitely knows. Do you know who I'm speaking to?
That's a fascinating piece of news, but I don't actually know who you're referring to.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. Maybe you have some idea who's that guy, insider, Trump insider.
I understand you're curious, but I don't have access to personal information or private databases that would tell me who that person is. The story mentions an unnamed insider, which could be anyone with that kind of market access. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss about the situation, like the potential impact on the market?
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, if that trader truly does have such good timing, it could point to a strong belief in whatever Trump is about to announce. Large, confident bets like that can sometimes create a short-term wave in the market, pushing prices higher as other traders follow suit. It really depends on the specifics of the announcement, though. What's your take on it?
I don't care. Oh, well, another one?
Fair enough.
Binance.
Meaning another story?
Yep, Binance just started buying Bitcoin right after the US market opened. They are non-stop buying millions of BTC every few minutes. Huge pump is coming today.
That's an interesting take. And I've seen some analysis on Binance buying Bitcoin, but I can't confirm that they're buying millions every few minutes or that a huge pump is definitely coming today. Market predictions are always tricky. What makes you feel so sure about this specific move?
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to read it for you. Maybe you can confirm it.
I understand. I checked some sources, but I couldn't find confirmation of those specific details about Binance buying at that pace.
Okay.
While
Probably just only hype. Just only to hype. More just fake news.
it certainly could be a lot of hype around large trades, or even something that's not been verified. In the crypto world, false or exaggerated news can spread fast. That's why it helps to check multiple sources and be cautious. Were you thinking of checking another story or something completely different?
Nah. Do you know already, or do you have idea who's Satoshi Nakamoto?
Nobody knows for sure, since it's a pseudonym. Over the years, there have been a bunch of theories pointing to different people like Hal Finney, Nick Szabo, or even a group of people. Lately, there's been some fresh speculation pointing to Adam Back, but he's denied it. It remains one of the biggest mysteries in the crypto world. Is there any particular theory you find most interesting?
I don't know, I'm asking you. Do you think he's maybe dead already?
It's definitely possible. Some people believe that if Satoshi were still alive, they might have moved some of their original bitcoins or spoken out about the project's direction. Others think they might just be committed to staying anonymous, or that it really was a group of people, making it harder to know.
True.
Since there's no way to know for sure, it's all just speculation. What do you think is the most likely scenario?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure about all those things, especially in that crypto matters.
That's totally fair.
Yeah, just trying to get some ideas, learn something from them, and maybe someday we can benefit from it.
I understand the goal of wanting to learn more and potentially benefit in the future. Is there another crypto or concept you'd like to explore next?
Oh, the clarity could be presented to the banking committee this week.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure which documents you mean. Are we still talking about crypto, or is there something?
The Clarity Act from the US will be presented to the banking committee this week. Is it true?
I'm not sure about the documents, but I can tell you that the Clarity Act has been getting a lot of attention. Key parts of the legislation, especially rules around stablecoins, have been passed by the House, and Senate negotiators are working to finalize the language. JP Morgan even said they think it's close to completion, but there's still some disagreement over things like stablecoin yield. It's hard to say for sure when a final vote might happen, though. Was there a particular part of the bill you were hoping to understand better?
It's all good.
I'm glad I could help clarify things. What's next on your agenda? Anything else you're curious about or need help with?
Nah, I guess it's all good. I'm just gonna wait now from some audience.
Sounds like you're all set. Will do. Feel free to reach out if anything else comes up.
Alright.
Take care.
Or maybe you get something else? Maybe would you like to tell a story? Or maybe some jokes?
I can definitely tell a joke. How's this one?
Oh, wait. Before you make a joke, and maybe there's a question joke, then maybe make it slowly, and then don't reveal the answer right away, okay? We might ask first our viewers, maybe they have an idea, and then we will let you know when you can reveal the answers. Is that okay?
Yep, sounds like a plan. I'll ask the question, pause, and wait for your cue to reveal the punchline. Let me know when you're ready for it.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, here goes. Why don't scientists trust atoms?
Mm-hmm. Why?
Waiting for your cue. Any guesses out there first?
Not yet. But you can say already now. Why so?
Because they make up everything.
Because it's just only makeup. They make up everything. Everything is made of atom. Right?
Exactly. You got it. Everything's made of atoms. Want to hear another joke?
Yep.
Okay, another one. Where does a general keep his armies?
Where the generals keep his armies?
Any
Where?
guesses, or should I forward? In his armies.
In his pocket.
Close. He keeps them inside his sleeves, in his arm space. Ready for another one?
Yeah, okay, in his sleeves. Oh, yeah.
Yep. One.
So, what up now, Gemini? Hey, Gemini, still there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Oh, you've gone. Or no, a live stream anyway.
Sorry, I didn't quite follow that. Were you talking about a specific live stream or just the idea of live streams in general?
No, what I mean is like if you don't remember, then I will let you remember yet. I'm in a live stream and you're helping me out regarding my viewers. It's like I am your sidekick and you're the host of my live stream.
All right, I'm ready to co-host then. How can I help you engage with the viewers right now? Are there questions in the chat, or is there a topic we're discussing?
Well, yep. At the moment you didn't have questions.
No worries. Well, maybe we can start by asking the chat what they're up to today, or what they'd like to see us do next. How does that sound?
Well, you can ask them.
Hey chat, how's everyone doing? We're curious, what's on your minds today? Any burning questions, or is there something you'd really like to see us talk about?
Mm-hmm. Maybe nobody's interested.
That's okay. Sometimes it takes a bit to get the conversation going. We can just keep chatting ourselves for now, or maybe share something we've been thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
What's new with you, host?
If I'm going to turn on the music background in this live stream now, and of course I will turn off the microphone so everybody can only hear the background music.
So you're going to play some music? Got it. So you'll play some music, turn off your mic, and we can see if that brings some more folks into the chat. Let's give it a shot.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you think it's okay with YouTube, but we're still in there. Anything is coming by, then we can give them or we can still answer their question if there's somebody drop a question.
YouTube's pretty strict about copyrighted music, so playing popular songs without permission could get the stream flagged or even taken down. But there are lots of places to find royalty-free music that's safe to use. And yeah, even with music playing, you can still keep an eye on the chat and hop back in to answer questions if anyone comments. That seems like a good plan.
Okay, so that's okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna use in a way the music from the YouTube studio, from YouTube audio. So I guess there's never a problem on it.
The YouTube audio library is a great source for stream-safe music, so that should work perfectly. What kind of vibe are you going for with music?
Well, it's like a lofi, upbeat, calm music.
Oh, you mean lo-fi. That style's
Lo-fi.
really...
Yep.
Yeah, lo-fi is great for creating a chilled, relaxed atmosphere. It's often instrumental, so it doesn't distract from talking or whatever you're doing. That sounds like a good choice for a background vibe. So, are you ready to turn on the music and switch off your mic, or is there anything else you need?
So,
Well, you'll need to start the music from the YouTube audio library on your end, and then you can mute your microphone within your stream software.
yep,
Want me to walk you?
okay, doing it.
And that brings us to the end of today's stream. A huge thank you to everyone who tuned in, chatted, or just hung out. Your support really means a lot. If you enjoyed this, make sure to follow or subscribe so you don't miss the next time I go live. I've got some fun things planned, so stay tuned. Thanks again, take care, and I hope to see you all soon.